Welcome back. Because of somebody's misfortune, now I end up with something to do overnight, nonstop. Fuel is $3.09 in Washington State on the border with Idaho. $3.09. $3.09. And it's the beginning of February, just so you guys know. So prices of fuel are dropping. Prices of rates are dropping. No wonder we can't keep people busy even at 80, 85 cents a mile in a lot of places. It sucks, but it is what it is. Today's story is I'm actually heading to Butte, Montana to meet another driver. We're going to transfer a load that he's picking up from another driver who was supposed to deliver his load nonstop that cannot do it. So, long story short, broker needs help. We're helping out like as much as we can, like literally. I didn't think it would get to this point, but it did. And I have to go and do this myself too. I mean, yeah, they're paying for it, but it's to the point where this customer needs to stay happy. The load needs to go nonstop. And it's working out this way that our driver is driving 400 miles to the pickup to pick it up, to meet that driver at that same, in a certain location, pick it up from them, then drive nonstop to Montana where I'm going to meet him. And when I meet him, he's going to go down to Salt Lake, and I got to take it the rest of the way. So the freight goes nonstop for their customer and delivers to Washington State. Can you guys believe that? It's insane. Well, here's a lesson for you that lie. The people that lie that it's a team and it's not a team, this is a big lesson, because I'm sure that if this is the case that happened, it was supposed to be a team and it's not, and that's what I understood. This broker's losing a lot of money on this load. They're paying out a lot, and this shouldn't be happening. So they're going to lose the load. I don't know what they're going to get paid for it, if they're even going to get paid for whatever they're doing. And in the end, they're paying a lot out of pocket to have this be done right. And we're the ones to the rescue. Unfortunate for those people, because they're losing a good broker. I'm sure they're not going to be doing any business with them again if they're screwing them that bad. But hey, business is a business, and that's why we are doing the best we can on every load. And there's no point to lie. If you're a solo, then you tell them it's a solo. And if it's a good solo, you tell them it's a good solo. If they want you, they'll keep you on the load. If they don't, and they need a team for a show, for check-in, for guarding the freight while the other one goes to the bathroom, whatever the case may be that a team is needed. So there's no way out of it. And there's no excuse, you know what I mean, that should be happening why you're not in a team when there needs to be a team. I hope on this misfortune for that company that's getting screwed and that's trying to screw the broker, you guys can learn something if you guys are doing this. If you don't, then you do everything the right way, and you say it's a team when it's a team, then you got nothing to worry about. But me, I got to drive somewhere around 400 miles is what it comes out to, I think. 400 miles to Montana. Maybe sleep a couple hours if that turns out to be, if the weather's okay. Reload and then go nonstop all the way to Washington, to the coast. Sorry it's dark, but hey, it's nighttime. And most of the time our driving is at nighttime. Driver just got reloaded, so the other unit that couldn't get this done is now offloaded and is in possession of our other unit. So he's coming to me, I'm coming to him, and if all goes well, I didn't even look exactly what my ETA there would be, but I think I'll be there somewhere around 3 a.m. And him, I'm still waiting on his ETA, so we'll see. I probably will end up with maybe 2, maybe 3 hours of sleep. It's all going to depend on how good the weather will be, how quickly I can get there, and how quickly he can get there. So we don't know. You know, we're doing the best we can, working with what we got. So keep you guys posted. Okay, made it to the truck stop where I'm sleeping. Gonna wait for the driver who has the freight. He should be here per his GPS. If he's not gonna, lay down and nap if he needs to. We told him, hey, if you really need to, you can do it for an hour, but we got to get this thing there direct. So I guess in a way I'm fortunate, and if I would keep going out of the way, then it would make things worse for everybody. So this is the best way, because on this Highway 15 is just a mile down the road. So he's going to drop down from here down to Salt Lake and be waiting for his next load from Salt Lake. Me, I came to the cross points. If I would have kept going further to get him, then it's more extra miles burning either way. Anyways, long story short, I got a little bit of time to rest, so I'll be resting for a bit till he gets here. He says his ETA is 7:30, and right now it's 2:49, so I got about 4.5 hours to snooze if I can fall asleep. I'll show you guys what the freight looks like when I'm reloaded. And the thing is, at first they said it was like 50 tall, which it wasn't 50 tall. It's like a crate that's, maybe, I don't know, a foot tall, maybe 2 feet tall. I'm not sure exactly. By the picture, it doesn't look tall at all. For some reason, the dimensions that we were given, it was something tall and big, like a taller freight, like 50 tall is what we were told, but it's not. So it'll be easier to transload until 4.5 hours from now, guys. For you guys, it was just a click away. For me, 4.5 hours has passed, even a little quicker. The driver got here. So this is the case, and that's it. We got it strapped in. I'll go ahead and turn the lights off and get going. We'll see how long it's going to take us to get it to the West Coast from Montana now. This thing has to go non-stop, like I was telling you guys. Tracking must show that it's driving non-stop, so that's what it is. They want the load there safe. The main priority, to get it safe and fast and non-stop. So that was the whole point of this whole double recovery thing that we're doing. Let's see, where did he go? Can't even tell where he went now. Oh, he went and parked. Oh, okay, he's on the other side of the RV. Okay, got it. 339, 335, 339 is what diesel out here is at the truck stops. It might be a little cheaper somewhere in towns in Montana, but I don't know. You drive, you need to fill up, and you just fill up at the truck stop. There's really nothing else you can do about it. That's kind of the way life works when you're on the road. Most of the time, it's just not worth it to go losing time to get off, drive all the way into town somewhere, and then all of a sudden, fill up, or come to find out that there's no diesel at that certain gas station. You got to go to another side of some certain town. So been there, done that. Tried to save 5 cents before, where you just lose time, and in the end you're kind of, especially if you don't have time to lose. Well, let's get going. Hope you guys are excited as I am. I haven't when was the last load I had? It's been a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks already, actually, even. So been a little while. Here's your sign. 15 goes down to Salt Lake, Idaho Falls, all that good stuff. And we just keep going straight all the way until I-90 ends. That's where we're going. here, there was a bunch of snow when I was going into Seattle. I was taking those big old tires. And when I was going there, it was... excuse me. When I was going there, it was pretty bad. Coming back, it was even worse. Got to Ellensburg out there, and everything was closed. The freeway was closed, so you couldn't get through. So I looked up on Google Maps, found that there was some roads that were leading me, that would lead me this way, but they were sorry, jeez, but they were going through these back mountains over here, those mountains on the right hand side up there. So through there I drove forever, and there were like, what do you call it, snow dunes or whatever you want to call them, pretty much drifted snow in the middle of the road that I had to, you know, plow through and all that kind of stuff. So I did get here, and when I got here, freeway was closed here as well. So that's why they stopped everybody in Ellensburg, because there was a bunch of accidents over here coming up the hill and coming down the hill. It was pretty bad, so they stopped everybody there. So I got to that point, that gas station right there in Vantage, the back way somehow through Google Maps. Was looking around, and somehow they led me back here. And then I went across the freeway, and as soon as, or at the bridge, I'm sorry, across this bridge, and as soon as you cross the bridge, you can go to this highway, I think it's 26. And I went up there, and then I turned left, and then somehow the back ways, maybe 40 miles, maybe 30, I don't know, whatever. I got out back on I-90 in Moses Lake area, and that was okay, but slow going no matter what you do. That was the first time ever that I've experienced actual like closed road. I know that they can close the passes. That's kind of normal, you know, if something happens out there. But as far as like closing out here, kind of rare. Something got stuck in my back of my throat. Look at it now. It looks all beautiful, like it's fall time or springtime, but it's still February. Never know what that could bring us. Finally, somebody's freight is on site. I guess they got a machine down, so that's why this was in such a hurry. There was a contact on a BOL that I called, and they told me the gate code to get in, and then the guy said, just wait right there by the propane tank, right there. Then somebody's gonna come out and unload you, because they're hot for this. So I'll go and strap it, and hopefully somebody will be here. That one's done and over with. The same guy that cursed me is the one that unloaded me.
Take the second drop.
Basically, I pulled in there looking for that propane tank, and I had my window down, and I didn't see him behind me. I guess he's, you know, hauling butt, because he's trying to either load, or I don't know what he does, fresh off the press cardboard boxes. He's got them, and they're all steamy outside, so he's taking them from like one place to the other place, and apparently he needs to go fast, and I didn't know where to go. So, you know, he used the word on me, which, you know, it is what it is, you know. Just shows you how intelligent somebody is, you know. Instead of stopping by and saying, hey man, can I help you? Where are you going? Do you need a forklift? What do you need, you know? But they're hurry up and, you know, use the F word on you, which it's all right. Maybe it makes him feel better. That's it for this one. A few minutes is all it took to get unloaded, and that was it. So they were waiting for this thing. It's a hot one, so I hope they're happy. This thing came here non-stop, like literally. This thing, as far as I know, as far as what we did with it, between two of our drivers, another driver and me, between two drivers, we did this non-stop. Fill up and go, fill up and go. It went non-stop. The other guy, I believe he did non-stop as well, but that's not from our company and not our problem. Whatever happened there, but I call this a double recovery. You guys let me know what you think, but in my opinion, this is a double recovery, kind of. One person recovered, and then I recovered from the other person. But you know, he says he could have done it. I trust him. I believe him. But in the end, I think they needed a safe passage for this load, and they needed, you know, they ended up saying they want this thing to go non-stop. Tracking cannot stop. Vehicle cannot stop. So, and for one person from our end, 1660 something miles is what it would have been. Kind of quite a lot for one driver. Somebody might say no, it's not. Somebody might say you're insane. Of course it is. I can only do 300, 400 miles and that's it. Well, you know, that's why we do what we do, and that's why you do what you do. Because some people can handle it, some people just can't handle it. And if everybody could handle it, then everybody would be doing this. So that's why there's only a few chosen people, you know, a few certain bunch that can do this and that can handle this stuff. So God bless you guys. Take care. We'll see each other in the next video, and the next video is actually coming really fast because while I was driving here, I got another load, which I don't know if I'll be able to pick up today, but I'm certainly going to try. They said that if it's not pick-upable today, pick-a-upable, how do you say that right? Pick-upable? If it's not pick-upable, we'll keep it at that. Then I got to grab it in the morning, and it actually runs all the way to Spokane. It's a medical load, so I got lucky, blessed, whatever you want to call it. I call it blessed. Some people say lucky, that's their word. I say blessed. I got something else driving back home. So either way, this paid round, or is gonna pay round trip. You know, as far as my mileage goes, and you know, same for the other driver, pays him mileage to pick up to Montana and then heading all the way down to Salt Lake. So God bless you guys. We'll see each other next time, and put a like and whatever else you need to put down there into this down below, and a subscribe too. That helps.